Joining me now in conversation with is Harrison and Lee from Patchwork. How are you guys?
Good, thanks.
Good.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
awake?
I'm all good, thank you. How are you?
I'm really good. Thank you for joining me.
No worries.
So you guys, you're a band called Patchwork. It's just the two of you. Is that right?
At the moment, it's just
Um,
both of us. Yeah.
Any plans to expand it, or are you happy as a duo?
It's been a 4 in the past. I'm sure it'll be expanded soon. Yeah, we're just trying to get the ball rolling again.
Yeah, it's been a tough year, hasn't it, for music?
Yeah, big time.
And have you missed being out there gigging? I'm sure you have.
Oh yeah.
So have you taken this time to write or do anything at all, or have you completely stepped away?
For me, it's been a bit of both, really. Me and Felix have tried doing stuff, but Felix is a bit further away from me than he used to be, so we do a lot online.
Yeah.
Just sort of bounce ideas off each other.
Cool. Can you imagine if we didn't have technology and this happened? Oh my goodness. We've been, musicians have relied on this kind of thing so much over the past year, and it's become kind of normal to have like band rehearsals and meetings via Zoom or other platforms. But there is nothing better than jamming it out in a studio.
That's true. I can vouch for that.
So I played your song Coast on my show the other day, and I said to Felix, it's got kind of like a very 90s, like Kooks, Razor-like kind of vibe to it. Is that the kind of direction you're thinking of, or are they influenced you in any way?
For me, I'd probably say the Kooks have in sort of an unknown way. Like, it's the type of
Mm.
music I listened to when I first got into music. So
Yeah.
yeah, I guess there's an element of truth to that.
Yeah, I think it's got a really cool sound, really fresh sound to it. I absolutely loved it. So I can't wait to hear some more stuff. So where was the inspiration from Coast as a song? Who wrote it? Where did it come from?
I think it was a joint effort between myself and Felix. To be honest, it was one of the first songs I wrote. So
Oh, wow.
if I'm being
Good
totally
job.
honest, it was just a few words slung together, to be honest with you, but we sort of just vibed on it and it sort of become what it is.
And was it a lyrical thing, or did you have a riff, or how did you write that, Harrison? How did it come about?
It'd be the riff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of musicians use the riff, don't they, to kind of start it off. Some write lyrics and go, "Oh, that sounds quite catchy," and do it that way. But that's a good way of doing it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's
So
each to their
your
own.
Patchwork isn't on social media at the moment, but you've got a Spotify account. Is that right?
Yeah, we've got a Spotify account.
Cool. So people
That
can
is
catch
it for just the moment.
your music there. Any plans to delve into the world of social media, or are you kind of staying away from it?
We've been there and done that. I assume when gigs get up and running again, we'll put some more stuff out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just all depends.
And so, gigs wise, what kind of venues have you played before? What's been the most memorable gig for you?
We played the Haunt in Brighton. That was pretty good.
Yeah, nice venue.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed the London gigs as well, though. It's just
Can't
nice
beat
to go and do
London.
something different.
So is that the kind of venues you want to play, or are you going to come further this way, or what's your plans? What do you want to do? What's the dream?
Where anyone will take us, to be honest.
You're
Was that
happy to go
thing?
anywhere.
Yeah.
I think I'm open to go anywhere really. Obviously, there's always like playing in Brighton is sort of like going home for us really.
Yeah.
And then London is, I mean, London. There's always stuff going on in London, and yeah, like maybe even. I mean, we have played in Tunbridge Wells actually.
Cool.
At one
Whereabouts
point.
did you play in Tunbridge Wells?
At the Forum.
Great venue, yeah. Very cool venue. So plans to maybe come that way again would be good.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, hopefully when things start opening up, which hopefully won't be long, the feelers can start getting out there. So are you planning on recording when we come out of lockdown? Have you got more material to record?
Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff that we never recorded, and we've also got stuff we've been working on over lockdown, which is
Cool.
kind of on the way at the moment.
Plans to launch an EP or album?
I'm thinking of releasing something in May.
Okay.
We're not sure, like, not sure what that's gonna be, like, whether that's gonna be solo project or like band. We've not really
Okay.
decided yet.
Yeah, because I'm playing your track on my show next week.
Yeah, and Harrison actually played on that as well.
Oh, cool. That's good. So if people want to find out about you, the only place they can do that right now is heading over to Spotify and having a listen. Is that right?
Yeah, that's the best thing to do at the moment. Yeah, either
Yeah.
Patchwork.
And
Like,
until we come out of lockdown and things start rolling again.
Yeah.
So let's talk about you as musicians then. So Harrison, when did you first pick up guitar? Why did you pick up guitar? Who influenced you to?
Busted. Yeah, just wanted to be like Busted, to be fair.
They were so cool.
Yeah, that was it really.
Brilliant. That's cool. What about you, Felix?
I started playing guitar when I was pretty young. Like having lessons on it, and then as I got a bit older, I think I was playing classical guitar, and then and then I discovered Jimi Hendrix, and yeah, kind of switched to the electric guitar at that point, and then it all kind of went from there. Got into indie and funk.
Now, are there any local bands or anything like that that you would like to support? You know, if you could have a dream gig with a kind of localish band, who would you put in a lineup with you?
I mean, for me, because obviously I'm in Kent at the moment, and Harrison's in like around Brighton. But for me, there's some really cool bands I've spoken to on my radio show. There's a band called Late Night Honeymoon. I think they're actually based in London, but they're really cool. There's a band called Cassia, who I'm really into as well. They're kind of up north, and there's a couple of bands. There's a band in Canterbury. I'm not sure if they're actually still around at the moment. They're called Siddhartha.
Okay.
But yeah, like that for me. Maybe Harrison has some ideas around Brighton as well.
How about you, Harrison?
There's a band out of Hastings I quite like at the moment. They're called Someone Anyone. Yeah, they were a couple of years above us at BIM, so yeah, they're pretty cool.
Okay. Excellent. So,
yeah.
For instance, you know, I put on some showcases down at the Booking Hall in Dover, which is quite a prolific venue down this way. You know, would that be something you'd consider? Would you consider coming this far down?
I'd definitely come to Dover. I'm sure Harrison would as well.
Yeah, probably.
I could twist his arm, I'm sure. We do them bi-monthly, so you know we're probably looking at the new year. But you know, if you fancy doing it, we can put a lineup on, and you could come and join us, maybe.
That sounds good to me.
Cool, that'd be really cool. Well, thank you so much for joining me. It's been great to meet you. Hopefully, at some point, we'll be able to have you in the studio properly, and we'll do a proper interview rather than over Zoom.
Yeah, I hope so.
I normally have acoustic sessions on my show, so this is, you know, I'm really missing having guests in doing that. So, you know, maybe at some point you could do that.
Definitely, yeah. We've done a lot of acoustic stuff before.
Awesome, that'd be really cool. As soon as I can, you know, I doubt it'll be this year. I can't imagine it will be this year just because we've got such a small studio. But you know, who knows? Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will be all right. But thank you for joining me.
No worries. Have a lovely evening.
And it's great. And send me over your music as soon as you have it. I can't wait to hear it.
Definitely. Will do.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.